In terms of circular economy, BGB are massive into that.
Yeah.
What is a circular economy and how do you leverage it?
Okay, so in terms of our product range, we look to design products that will last longer, first and foremost. We look to design products and build products that we can repair. And if both of those two things, or when both of those two things come to the end of the life, we look to recycle those products. So recycling is the last stop in the circularity chain.
How important is sustainability to businesses like yours, do you think?
So we work in renewables. It's a huge statement. We've got some way to go, but we have a sustainability strategy. It links quite nicely and neatly into our servitization offering and also our product development offering. And as I explained a little bit earlier on, also with circular economy.
So when a product comes back to client,
Yeah.
is it like new?
When the product goes back to a client, yeah, we look to, we don't give it the same length of warranty, but to look at a repaired unit aesthetically against a brand new unit, you wouldn't tell the difference. The warranty is slightly different because within our component parts, you have wearable items, and some of those things are more difficult to replace than others. So generally speaking, on a new unit, we'd offer a 5-year warranty. On a repaired unit, if it's a grade 3 and we're replacing critical component parts, it's at grade 3, sorry, and it would be 2 years warranty. Anything outside of that is 12 months.
What is the strategy for repairs for BGB? Why do you actually repair stuff for clients? Surely you'd want them to buy new, right?
It's been an interesting journey, perhaps over the last 3 years. Complete mind shift from wanting to go from what is like a linear approach where we make, use and dispose to something that's far more circular. So we look to try and keep products within the system now for sustainability purposes, and that was really the strategy behind it. We could be unique in as much as our product, we don't believe that there's anybody out there that refurbishes our product to the level that we do. We've done quite a bit of in-depth market research and we can't find anyone yet.
So that's a useful, unique selling point for you.
Absolutely.
So why should they then use you to repair them? Probably because you're the only one who knows how.
So we've got the technical expertise within the business to allow that to happen. What we're now starting to see is an increased demand that suggests that they not only want to repair our products, but also that of our competitors' products. So we're now readily going to an exhibition. We're about to launch the repairs business, and we'll see how that goes.
So you're actively repairing other people's slip rings?
It goes back to the old strategy. The strategy is around the servitization model, the circularity model, and then product development. The first two things of those model help give us tremendous intelligence, both in terms of how we can improve our own product, but also how we can improve that of our competitors.
So at what point then, from being a manufacturer of product, did you think, we're going to start offering repairs? We're going to start doing that. That's where we can see a gap in the market.
Our main business is around volume manufacture, and we started to see some clients asking if we could repair their product for them. And I think we've seen over maybe the last 5 years a growing trend.
How many years ago did you do that? And how many products do you think you've repaired for clients?
Probably about 5 years ago. Servitization is perhaps our first step on the repairs ladder of growth. Servitization ultimately is taking product to a service. And the first kind of rung on that ladder is around manufacturing your products. The second part is repairing those products. And then the third part, which is what we're working towards, is to be able to monitor those products when they're out in service.
In terms of the number of products then, how many do you reckon you've repaired?
Maybe about 1,000 products
So
is twofold. So to keep things into the system as long as we possibly can, obviously, as you mentioned, as that sustainability kind of credit attached to it. The second part of all this is the lessons that we are learning from going through repairs, understanding the failure modes, and it does allow us to build then better products right from the outset. So it feeds back into the old design process where we make better, more sustainable products from the off. So it is very much complementary. BGB has been in the slip ring business now for about 46 years. We've got tremendous amount of a wealth of information and expertise that's stayed within the business for a good number of years. We turn repairs around in a super fast time. We've been working really hard to understand failure modes and trends so we can reply to the customers pretty much instantaneously to say, okay, this is what needs to be done with this slip ring. And when we're able to repair it, we've got awesome craftspeople that can turn these things around and put them back out into the market like a new unit. So our engineers are exceptional in terms of their talent. Ultimately, our aspiration and where we want to be is to keep things in the renewables market for as long as we possibly can.